morning guys, and welcome to Amateur Detecting Days with me Ads, and welcome to the Dragon Detecting Weekender in association with GT Searchers. We are in Clifford in Herefordshire, and we're not far from Clifford Castle actually. It's literally just over there, so I'm hoping to be able to get some nice drone footage of that. This is the Saturday. We arrived yesterday and we did do some detecting yesterday. We did this field, which is a camping field, obviously. You can see all the tents there. And there was two other fields as well. Not a lot came up. I didn't do any videoing or anything because I got the little one with me. And I just wanted to do a couple of hours and not push her too much because she's got a full day today, which is 9 hours, which is a lot for a 5-year-old. So I didn't want to push her too much yesterday and tie her out for today. So we only did a couple of hours. I got a couple of copper coins up in a buckle and that was it. But not much came up anyway. But they did say these 3 fields we were on had been done before. So we weren't expecting a great deal. And it's all stubble as well. I'm not a fan of stubble, unfortunately. But all the fields are stubble, so I'm just going to have to grin and bear it, unfortunately. And today we've got 6 new fields. We've got 3 behind you, 3 at the back there, which have never been touched before. So potentially we can get up some decent finds today. Tomorrow, we've got the fields around the castle, which I'm really excited about. I think there's like 8 new fields tomorrow, all around by the castle. So I can't wait to get over there. The castle is like from the 1100s. So potentially there's going to be some wicked finds up tomorrow. But today's possible as well. I think there was a fib came up yesterday and a Roman hairpin, but there wasn't a great deal. There was stuff, but not a great deal. So potentially there could be some really good stuff up today. So I'm excited to get out. Like I say, I got the little one with me, so I've got to take it slow because she's only 5, bless her. So it's a long day for her and a lot of walking. So yeah, I will take it slow, which might benefit me if I'm going a bit slower. I might not miss so much stuff. And while I'm here, I bought this. I bought the new Relix hand digger. I love my old digger. I love the Dr. Otech one. It was a brilliant little thing, but I know the quality of the Relix stuff, so I purchased one of these. I put a lanyard on it because I tend to lose them. I've lost 3, so all I do now is zip tie a lanyard to them. That way I can't walk away and leave it on the edge of the field. So yeah, I'll be doing a bit of reviewing this. It seems brilliant, it does. The handle's lovely and grippy and soft. Comes with a holster. Do you call it a holster or do you call it a sleeve? I don't know. But yeah, it seems really nice. So I'll be doing reviews with that throughout the day as well. But yeah, I'm excited to get out. I can't wait to get down by the castle. I hope I can get some really nice shots of that. Beautiful part of the world. Look at the scenery. If nothing else, I'm going to enjoy the scenery this weekend, even if the metal detecting doesn't live up to it. So yeah, I'm excited to get out. So wish me luck, guys, and I'll catch you at that first hole. Cheers. We got our first diggable signal. It sounds very surfacey actually. We've got a 56, 57. I think it's on the surface if I'm honest. Oh, that's a bit hard. Maybe it's not. It was literally on the surface. I'm not expecting much. Is that it? There you go. Nothing. Just a bit of slag by the looks of it to start the day. Oh well, that's the first diggable signal of the weekend done. Nothing amazing, but it's something. Oh well, there we go. Second signal, and we're on with a nice little button with some nice detail on it. Let's get some zoom. Come on, focus. Look at that. Gold gild as well. Nice pattern. Literally the second signal. Nothing too amazing, but a bit fancy on it. I'll take it. Alright, let's keep going. There we go. And I think we're on with our first coin of the day. I think it is anyway. Yeah, I'd say so. It's not looking in the best condition though. This is probably only my 5th hole as well. Yeah, I'm not going to get anything off that here, I don't think. Just a toasted. I can't see anything. Maybe when it dries out and I give it a bit of a brush up, I might be able to, but nah. Looks completely toasted. I can see some letter in there. Probably a George III or 2nd. But I'll leave it to dry out and I'll give it a brush up, and then if we can get anything off it a bit later on, I'll come back. Possibly a bust. Actually, yeah, I see it now. There's a bust facing to my right, so that will be, yeah, probably George III then. Yeah. It's a coin, first one of the day, and we'll take it. Now, I got this yesterday, which I thought was a George III penny, but when I was looking at it, I was like, well, that doesn't look like a George III, because it's got like a hooded figure on it. And I went and spoke to people this morning, and they're actually saying it's a druid's token, which is completely new to me. Never heard of one or seen one before. So yeah, something new, something different. I'll put some pictures up of what it would have looked like, because that side's completely gone, I think. But yeah, druid's token, something new in it. Cool. Morning guys, this is the Sunday. I didn't do much videoing yesterday, I'm afraid. I didn't really find a great deal, just a few toasted coins, about 6 toasted coins. It wasn't great. I didn't even get any artifacts or anything like that. And not only that, but it absolutely hammered it down around 1 o'clock. And so we stopped digging at 2. It's not fair to drag the little around in the pouring rain. So yeah, it was a short day yesterday. A couple of coins and that was it. But today we've got the fields surrounding the castle. You might be able to see the castle in the background there. So yeah, I am excited about today. Hopefully today is going to be better than yesterday. There was a few nice things come up for other people, just not for me. I just didn't walk over anything. That's just how it is, isn't it? But yeah, we've got all these fields that you can see in the background there today. So I'm hoping today is going to be a better day. Not going to be a full day for me because obviously I've got to get home, but hopefully we can get up something decent before I have to leave. Alright, so wish me luck guys, and I'll catch you at that first decent find hopefully. So, Okay, so we've been going about 20 minutes and yeah, I'm already loving this field. So I've had these couple of lead bits here. I've had this, which possibly a spindle wheel. It's gone all the way through it. It's not in best condition. And I had this lead bit here. I thought it had a hole all the way through it, but it hasn't. Possibly some kind of weight of some kind. So this was hole 3 and this was hole 4. And now I'm on hole 5. And we're on with hammered. Yes. Where are we? Look at that. Right on the surface as well. Literally not even dug it. This tiny, tiny little hammered coin. Come on, yes. Honestly, we had an awful day yesterday, didn't we, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hard work. And straight away today, we are on with the hammered coin. On probably, it's about the 5th hole, isn't it? 5th, 6th hole? Yes! 5th hole.
6.
It's not in the best condition, but I don't care. I don't care. I've worked so hard this weekend. And all I've had is copper coins. But now we're on with a hammered, a little Edward by the looks of it. I'm sure that says Edward there. Flat as a pancake as well, look at that. A little long cross. Can't make out. I could say London, there you go. Civitas, then you got L-O-N there. Tiny little Eddie farthing, I think it is. It looks like an Edward anyway. Yeah, I think I can see E-D-W there, possibly. I'm not very good with my Edwards. But that is a hammered coin, and that is the first decent find I've had this weekend. Really. Oh, I've got the Druid penny, which I'm happy with because I've never had one of them before. But that is a hammered coin. That's amazing, isn't it, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am buzzing. Yes, come on. He's on the hammers. Get in. I'm so happy. Tiny, tiny little coin. Look at that. That is beautiful. Awesome. What do we do, baby?
I don't know.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up to the hammered coin. Yeah, are you putting your thumbs up? I can't tell. I can't see your hands because they're covered. But yeah, yes, thumbs up. On we go. We just found our first copper coin of the day, haven't we, baby?
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Queen Elizabeth.
Queen Elizabeth. It's not a Queen Elizabeth. See if you can guess again. You might not know who this one is. I first thought that it was going to be your favourite, but I don't think it is. Who's your favourite? Can you remember?
George V.
George V, yeah, but I don't think this is. I think this is going to be... I don't think I'm going to get a date off it. No, I'm not. I think it's an Edward. Yeah, it is. It's Edward the 7th. Oh, it is. Edward the 7th, the Playboy Prince. Or Dirty Bertie, as some people call him. Is it? Yeah, Edward. There you go. Edward the 7th. Is it Edward the 7th? BI is 6th, isn't it?
Look, I found a little pebble. Maybe I found a little pebble.
Edward the 6th? It can't be Edward the 6th, surely not.
That's it.
It might just not... Hold on a second, maybe. Oh no, it is VII, there you go. It is Edward the 7th. I was like, it can't be Edward the 6th. No, it is. It's Edward the 7th. What we got? 1904. So he ruled from 1901 to 1910 after he took the throne after his mum, Queen Victoria, died. But that is my first ever Edward VII halfpenny. We'll definitely take that, won't we, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Awesome. Yeah, first time I've ever had one of those. That's cool. On we go. And in similar to fashion to yesterday, finding lots of copper coins. This is my third today already, and I had, what did I have, 8 yesterday, I think, or 8 in total. This is my part. I had the George III, which I showed you, which I could identify, but all the rest of them are just like this. Look, absolutely completely toasted beyond. I think that's a George V maybe, but it's absolutely, these, nothing on them at all. So that's why I didn't bother videoing them, because there's just no point. What's the point in showing you loads of coins? That was the George III that I showed you, but most of them are completely blank. There's no point showing people toasted coins. But I've just got this one, and I think I'm going to be able to ID this one. That's why I thought I'd get it on. So this will be my third one today, and this looks like a Victoria, 1890. Yeah, so it's Victoria. So just give it a tiny squirt. So today's going better than yesterday already. Obviously I've got a hammered coin, always going to make your day a bit better, aren't they? But I don't know, I just feel like I'm going to find stuff today, whereas yesterday I just didn't. I don't know if it was self-belief or what, but I just didn't feel like I was going to find anything decent yesterday. Anyway, we got a Vicky Bunhead, or Victoria Bunhead, and got a date 1890 halfpenny, second halfpenny in a row. So yeah, got Victoria and her son Edward. Cool. Hopefully we can get up a few more older bits today. That'll be nice. But we'll keep going. Bit of talk about this thing. It is good. I could do with it sharpening it though. Just the edge is a little bit blunt for my liking. It's personal preference. I'll give it a good sharpen when I get a chance to. But other than that, it's working brilliantly. It's doing its job. These are really handy. These definitely help cut down a bit deeper. On pasture they'll be brilliant. But yeah, it's doing really well actually. Like I say, personal preference there. I'll probably sharpen the tip a little bit more than that. But yeah, it's doing what I want it to do. So yeah, really happy with it. Alright, let's get on. On we go. That is somebody else's hole. That is not my hole. Somebody's dug something and either couldn't find what it was, or they didn't check their hole afterwards, because I've just found this right on the edge of their hole. I think it's another hammered. It's either another hammered or it's a love token. And this was, like I say, that is not my hole. That is 100% not my hole. And I went over it and I said to Winter, I was like, oh, somebody's just left a bit of rubbish in the hole here. But I'm not sure if it's a hammered or a love token. Let's have a look. I can't believe that. Oh, yeah, I think it's just going to be a love token. Yeah, it is. It's just a love token. Completely smooth. More than likely going to be like a William III sixpence, but I can't see any kind of detail on that at all. Yeah, I can't see anything to suggest what it is, but it is a love token. It's slightly bent, as you can see. Oh, I thought it was going to be like a Lizzie sixpence at first when I first saw it, but it is more silver. There's a bit of detail there actually. Yeah, here's another piece of silver, second piece of silver today, and yeah, 100% a love token. So if you don't know what a love token was, back in the day, if a guy fancied a woman, he'd get like a sixpence or something like that, and he'd rub it smooth so there was no detail left on it, and he'd normally bend it into like an S shape. It's normally bent a bit more than this, and he'd give it to the girl that he fancied as a way of showing her that he fancied her. So, you know, because it was illegal to deface the coins, and his way of showing her that he loved her was by defacing a coin, basically breaking the law. And if she liked him back, she'd keep it, and if not, then she would discard it, which is the reason why we find so many in fields. Poor blokes were getting rejected by the women, but we don't mind that at all when we're finding stuff like this. Second piece of silver today, lovely love token. Like I say, probably a William III sixpence, but we'll never know. Awesome. Thumbs up. I've just had this thing. Now, I'm not sure. I thought I'd put it in the video because I'm not sure if that's a piece of silver or not. If that was aluminium, you look how thick that is. That would come in really high numbers, and it's only coming in like a 46, 47. So I'm not 100% sure if it is a piece of silver, or just a bit of scrap. I don't know. I can't see any hallmarks on it or anything like that. There's some weight there though, but for it to be in such low numbers, I don't know. No idea. I will do the silver test on it, but I'm not sure. There we go. Another little find up. Sorry if there's any wind noise, guys. It's really windy where I am at the minute. I think that's a barrel tap key. I think so. I've never had one before. Not sure of the age. I don't know much about these, but that's what it looks like anyway. That's cool. Never had one of them before. Happy with that. We're just heading down towards the castle now. Hopefully pick up a few finds along the way. We've only got about 2 hours left, so that's cool though. I'll take that. That's it then, guys. We're going to call it a day there. The heavens are about to open, so we want to make ourselves scarce before it does. We've got a long drive home as well. But yeah, it's been a much better day today than it was yesterday. I had loads of coins up yesterday, but most of them toasted. Other than that, it was a bit of a struggle. And we did call it a day early because it was raining. But today's been much better. I've got a hammered coin near a castle. There's like a dream, that is. You can just see the castle in the background, just there somewhere. So yeah, I've got a hammered coin out of field surrounding the castle, which is awesome. And I've got the love token as well and a few other bits. So yeah, today has been much better, but we are going to call it quits early because it is literally about to pee it down. But we've had a wicked weekend, and it's not really been about the detecting. It's been about spending a weekend away with the little one. We've never done it before. It was just me and her for the whole weekend, and we've had a good time, haven't we? And she's enjoyed us, our first experience camping. Yeah, so it's been brilliant. So thanks for watching, guys. Just a reminder, obviously we are sponsored by Dragon Detecting, and this is a Dragon Detecting weekender. So if you do need anything metal detecting related, go and use my code ADS10 and save yourself some money. And a bit of information on this, yeah, I do like it. I just want to sharpen it. Other than that, brilliant bit of kit if you want to grab yourself one. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Give us a like, drop us a comment, and I'll catch you guys a second soon. Cheers, bye.